Guys, okay. I know there's technically better movies playing in theaters right now, but none of that matters. Get your tickets immediately to this jaw-dropping piece of insanity I saw called The Devil Conspiracy. Want me to break down all the gloriousness you're about to see with this? Well, okay, I'll see what I can do. So you see, folks, the Shroud of Turin is on display, but don't make the mistake of thinking there will be lots of security. A cult of Satanists pull up with their armed guards, walk in, and use a severed head for Face ID, and they're able to steal that shit. Why are they stealing it? I'm so glad you asked. Because they're part of a biotech company that uses the DNA of history's most notable figures to make clones of them, and then sell the talented babies off to the highest bidder. The auction begins with a kid playing the violin masterfully, and the host is like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Vivaldi! Now let's start the bidding on this baby, a clone of Michelangelo!" But through the shroud, they're able to get Jesus' DNA, thus creating a new Jesus, which they can use to make the ultimate sacrifice to Satan, who he himself can possess the child. No joke, Lucifer actually says the line, "This is the ultimate F you to daddy." And that's just the tip of the iceberg on how insane this movie gets. Oh, need some more plot threads? How about Laura, the art historian? We know she's an art historian because the dude's like, my favorite art historian. She witnesses the Satanist thievery, so they kidnap her, where the movie almost becomes the life zone. She, among other kidnapped women, are the ones who are used to be impregnated by the biotech company, only she becomes the chosen one, where she and others are put in wedding dresses, chained to a pillar, a giant Silent Hill-like beast comes in to sniff her, then she's lowered into a well, which conveniently leads right to hell, where Satan possesses her via fire snake. She actually asks, "What's inside of me?" And they're like, "A new Jesus. A better Jesus." She doesn't want to be impregnated with the new Christ, so at one point, she runs out of the lab, locks herself in a closet, and then starts drinking Clorox until Satan takes over her body, vomits it up, kicks the doctor's ass, and is like, "Don't you ever let her do that shit again. Ooh, this baby, it feels willing and wants its mommy. Wait till you see the scene where Satan is like, "Oh, my water just broke," and then dumps a bunch of acid on our hero. Oh, our hero, by the way, Archangel Michael, who possesses a dead priest and goes full-on Lorenzo Lamas-like badass mode. I knew I was in love with this movie when he puts on the nearest leather coat he can find, and then The Devil Inside by INXS starts playing. How do we top that? I know. He gets in a car, changes the radio station, and plays "Send Me an Angel." Cut immediately to montage of biotech companies studying Jesus' DNA. If I directed this movie, I wouldn't change a damn thing. This movie made me laugh hysterically at cliches that I hate. It has a fake-out dream sequence where a CGI demon baby leaps out of a sonogram with a scary demon face. Everything about this plot sounds like it would be done satirically on an episode of South Park, or like it's a full-length version of a fake movie you'd see on Entourage. But it's played 100% straight, and damn, I respect it for that. I love every single actor in this. No one is sleepwalking through it. They are committed to this material. I couldn't get up to use the restroom during it. I didn't know what I would miss. I had no idea where it was going. I may have missed Michael chained up in hell, but it's okay because hell has its own version of the Lost Boys who rescue him. This movie is like a crazy-ass stew someone made out of, not Rosemary's Baby, but Beyond the Door, The Omega Code, a 90s USA Network show, and The Prophecy. This is what I mean by the letter grading system is sometimes flawed. It's like redeeming love, where I don't know what to give it. As a straight-up thriller, it's unintentionally funny. It's hard to keep track of what the plan is here. Characters can just freely escape or sneak into any place they want because security barely exists. But the movie does keep the action going. There aren't any low parts in it. It is the most fun I've had at a crazy-ass movie since Moonfall. For pure entertainment value, it's a freaking A. Yet the nonsensical script is in the D category. So, more specifically, it's a great drunk movie night movie. Films this year aren't gonna top this one, just might as well go home now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and be sure to subscribe to our Movie Reviews of 2023 playlist, where there will be all the reviews for the current movies of the year, and we'll see you next time.